On the coronavirus pandemic, nationwide mask mandates for planes and public transit struck down by a federal judge just days after the CDC extended that mandate.
Well, now the Biden administration says it will no longer enforce its travel mask mandate while it reviews its options. ABC's Rena Roy has the latest.
Just hours after a federal judge announced a major mask reversal,
masks are no longer required on U.S. domestic flights.
Airline passengers reacting to the news.
It's fantastic news.
If you want to play that game, go ahead, but I'm going to keep the mask on.
The federal mask mandate on public transportation struck down by that judge days after the Biden administration extended it. The administration saying the TSA will not enforce masks on planes anymore, and they're no longer required on trains, buses, and transportation hubs.
On the plane, are you going to be wearing the mask or not?
Absolutely not.
We're going to wear ours.
Rideshare apps Uber and Lyft say they're also dropping their mask rules. The Florida judge appointed by former President Trump saying the mandate exceeds the CDC's statutory authority and violates the procedures required for agency rulemaking.
So this is obviously a disappointing decision. The CDC continues recommending wearing a mask in public transit.
Now United, American, Delta, Southwest, JetBlue, and Alaska Airlines confirming they will no longer make passengers mask up.
We're talking about changing announcements, changing communications to passengers when they're checking in, when they're buying their tickets, changing the signage all over the airports, and changing the policies.
The decision comes as the U.S. sees a rising number of cases driven by Omicron subvariant BA2, with 34 states and territories seeing at least 10% increases over the last week. Cases in children are also going up. The country now seeing the first notable rise in new pediatric infections since January, though numbers are still significantly lower than the beginning of the year. In New York, Rena Roy for Channel 6 Action News.
Well, let's talk about our area here. We just got a statement I was telling you from ORF. They said that they're awaiting from some state and federal determinations. However, since the TSA is not enforcing mask mandate, they are not enforcing one at Norfolk International Airport either. Okay. They say masks are optional and are available near the information booth and departures lobby. So right now, ORF following those TSA guidelines as well. They're going to maybe wait and see what else federal and state guidelines come out with, but as of now, they're going to follow the TSA guidelines.
Okay.
And other agencies too, they follow their own guidelines as well. Same story with Hampton Roads Transit. They're waiting guidance from Federal Transit Administration. In the meantime, you'll still need to mask up on the HRT until they come out with further administration notices.